Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how I do my twists for hair growth and massive length retention. I'm also going to give you very valuable tips throughout the video so that your hair can reach its maximum length potential. I made a video a while ago about how I grew my natural hair to table length. I said in that video that I use twists to retain as much length as possible. If you want more tips about how to grow your hair to table length, I will put the links of the videos in the description box. Let's get started! Here my hair is freshly washed and I tend to do my twist the same day as I wash my hair because it's more practical for me. When I do my twist on damp hair, I tend to do them faster. It takes maximum 3 hours to do, but when I do my twist on dry hair, it takes me about 5 hours. Of course, if you do your twist on dry hair, your twist will be more stretched, and this is actually ideal for length retention because when it's time to unravel your twist, you won't have knots, or it's very rare, at least for me. To do my twist, I'm just gonna use my clove butter / oil. This is actually clove oil that I made with coconut oil and I love it. I made a video about how to do this oil, so don't hesitate to check it out. The link is in the description box. The second product I'll use is pure flaxseed gel. Flaxseed gel really helps to protect my hair, define my curls, and keep my twists in place. I'm also gonna use my comb just to part my hair. To do my twist, the very first thing I like to do is to separate the back of my hair from the front. I'm very careful and make sure I don't create knots and tangles while doing that. This is how it looks. It doesn't need to be perfect at all. Then I'm gonna do a bun in the back of my hair to prevent it from shrinking. As my hair dries, it shrinks a lot and I can get a lot of tangles and knots, so it's very important to prevent that from happening. Then I'm gonna do a bun in the front of my hair, again to prevent shrinkage but also to stay organized. I'm gonna start doing my twist at the back of my hair because this is the most difficult part. I'm gonna add some clove oil to lubricate my hair. Then I'm gonna start parting the very back of my hair. I like to do horizontal parting and move my way up. And again, I'm doing a bun with the rest of my hair at the back to avoid shrinkage and stay organized. Here, I'm adding clove oil to lubricate my hair and protect it. Then I'm gonna part my hair in small to medium-sized sections. I'm gonna work on one section at a time. Because I have enough clove oil on this section, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my flaxseed gel. Then I'm gonna twist, twist, twist. It's not too tight, not too loose. This is the perfect twist for me. Once I'm done with the first twist, I'm gonna continue and do the same process. Apply clove oil, then flaxseed gel, then I twist. I also like to wrap the tip of my twist around my fingers so that I get a very curly look at the tip of my twist. It also helps to make my hair look more even. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue and do the same thing. I wanted to share with you a little story about the beginning of my hair growth journey. The first black woman that inspired me to grow my hair long was Xo DVF. She's a black woman from Sierra Leone, and I remember she said she would use wigs and weaves to grow her natural hair to belly button length. She would also use onion juice to stimulate her hair growth and have a lot of volume. I was not familiar nor comfortable with wearing wigs and weaves, so I decided to do twist instead and keep the hairstyle for at least 2 weeks. When I managed to keep the hairstyle for 4 weeks, I would see so much growth. I was always excited every time I would remove my twists because I knew I would see some growth. A lot of time my twists would actually be more stretched because I would do them on dry hair, but when I do my twist on dry hair, it takes so much more time because my hair is bigger when it's dry and I want to part it almost perfectly. So now I tend to do my twist more on damp hair to save more time, and if I want them to be stretched, I would just stretch them afterwards. As you could see, I went ahead and parted the next section of hair. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Then I'm gonna do a bun with the rest of my hair in the back to avoid shrinkage and stay organized. I'm adding some clove oil to the entire section to lubricate and protect my hair. Then I do smaller sections to do my twists. The second section of hair is done. I'm at the third section now. Look at that shrinkage. My hair doesn't even touch my shoulder and I have tailbone length hair. The elasticity of my hair is insane, but it's a sign that my hair is very healthy. This is the magic of Afro hair. We can go from long to short hair without the need to cut it. Now I'm done with the back of my hair and this is how it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and do the front of my hair. This time I part my hair vertically. So I part the back of my hair horizontally and the front of my hair vertically. I'm gonna start doing my twist next to my ear and move my way up. I'm done with the left side of my hair, and I'm gonna do the same with the right side, starting next to my ear and move my way up. Now my twists are finally done. When I see that the tips of my twist got unraveled, I just wrap them around my finger again before they completely dry. As you can see, my twists look very juicy, shiny and curly thanks to the flaxseed gel. The oil also helps to add shine to the twists. This is how the tips of my fingers look like after almost 3 hours of twisting damp hair. To go to sleep, I would just use an elastic band to keep my hair at the back and put on my satin scarf. If you want to retain as much hair length as possible, I advise you to sleep with a satin scarf every night so that you avoid knots and breakage, and it also helps to maintain the hairstyle longer. The next morning, just remove the scarf and the elastic band. This is how my hair looks like the next day. You can keep your hair like this, but if you want extra protection, you can do a bun with your twists. Here, I'm just showing you an example of a bun I like to do with my twists. To stimulate your hair growth, you can put your hair growth oil all over your scalp every day and massage it well. You can make your hair growth oil by yourself. Here I'm using clove oil, but I also use other types of hair growth oils. If you want to know how to do your own hair growth oil, I'll put the links of the videos about it in the description box as well. After almost 4 weeks, I removed my twist to get a twist out look. So I would just unravel the twist without detangling anything to get this look. I have some gel residues as you can see, but it's not too bad. If you want to know how I usually unravel my twist to avoid breakage on my natural hair, make sure to check out the video about it as well. The link is in the description box and the info card. That's it for this video. Please give me a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video.